this is the classic Bouree in E minor from the Lute Suite in E minor by Johann Sebastian Bach, of course. It's a classic guitar piece. Most people play this at some point in their musical career. I'm going to go through it really slowly now for you. Okay, that's part one. That's the first half. You'll notice there's two melodies going on at the same time. There's the bass line, and then there's a. So you really want to make it so both lines or both melodies are speaking clearly. Specifically right here, this note, measure 4, hold that as long as you can. It's a quarter note, and then you're back to that main finger. So go slow at first. It's tempting to get off of some of the bass notes quickly because you want to try to get to the next part, but the bass notes have to sustain for their full value. Let's go to part 2. Okay, there's a lot there. Incidentally, I'm working out of the Classical for Guitar book. It's an Alfred series book arranged by Jerry Snyder. It's called Classical for Guitar. It does have tablature, in case you're wondering. Actually, this guy fingered this really well. There's only a few fingerings that I would change, but you know, if you're looking at the fingering or the tab or the chord boxes, it's fingered really well, and I'm using pretty much what he said. I only changed a couple things, but you wouldn't have to. Alright, we're going to go into part 2 here. This shouldn't be a big deal. This measure is 9, by the way. Okay. This is all okay. And you'll notice sometimes you'll see this. When the first finger comes ahead, if you're doing like a G over B into measure 10, the first finger comes ahead. That's because... So you're going to see a lot of this where one finger will move like this, and that seems odd, but because the next shape is here, and and then that one moves ahead. So it's kind of like playing pool. You know, you hit the cue ball, but you want the cue ball to end up so you can set up your next shot. Well, that's kind of what he's doing here with the fingering. So measure 10. Now it's going to be very tempting to let go of this A note with the second finger when you do this bass run. But it's really important to hear that ring. Phrase. There's a situation again where he goes, and then now, okay, now the third finger is going to come all the way back down to the C sharp, and now the third finger is going to go back to the C sharp with an E. I'm going to do that from 13 again. Finger slides ahead, third finger slides ahead, third finger slides ahead, now all the way down, G over B, third finger back, it's really important to play the same fingering every time. Now this is a 1-1 bar, and then a 1-4, 4 comes down, he puts 2 there, I put 1. 2 is probably best, because you're going to put 1-4 here. I'll try it again. 1 and 4, 4-2, and then 1-4, 3-1. 1 slides, 2, 3, 1 and 4. Bar. Now the pinky comes in. So from measure 16, and then now this is a, you're going to use that again, so watch this carefully. So the bass line, and the fourth finger comes in. Again. Now this is where it gets a little more interesting. Here's a 3 here, I like 4. Now, C natural with the 2 finger, third finger, and then slide that ahead, and that's a D over F sharp shape. If you don't do that fingering, you won't be able to play this phrase. Now that's a 3 finger, but now watch 2 here on the D sharp. It seems strange, but you're starting on a note half step below, and it slides into the note that you want. That's why you use a finger that seems wrong. Slide into what you want. Slide into what you want. Now that's a bar, then the third finger is on the C sharp. I'm sorry. Now he has an open B there, which is cool. I was barring that and playing a B on the 4th string. It just depends on what you want to do. That's what I do. And then I play an open E and an open G. He plays this G, which is fine. But if I play the opens, now I can prepare myself for this. 22. Okay, there's a lot there, but it's a famous piece. It's a wonderful piece. The whole lute suite is really nice, but this is such a nice piece, and it fit really well with the guitar from the lute that a lot of people have played this. So Bouree in E minor from the lute suite in E minor by Johann Sebastian Bach. I hope that's helpful, and be sure to look at the sheet music out of that Jerry Willard Classical for Guitar book. It does have tabs, so you'll be okay with that. By the way, this is a 512 12 fret Taylor guitar on loan from my good buddy Bill, and it's a fantastic instrument. I just love it. See you in the next video.